Hello everyone, my name is Tuff. Welcome to our channel. I hope everyone's doing really good. Hello. In today's video, I am going to be talking about hobbies and passions. That's going to be the main topic today. I'll talk about it more in the video, throughout the video, because it's the main topic. So of course, I'll just explain to you guys a little bit what I'm actually doing for the whole video, what I'm doing. For today's video, I thought I would focus more on plants because I have a lot of plant chores to do, and I thought I'd bring you guys along maneuvering in my little space, trying to water. I don't know how many plants I have. I think I have over 100 plants now. So I'm just doing some plant chores, and towards the end, I also decided to do a little self-portrait of my OOTD one day. That's what I'm doing, and let's get on the video. For this week, I thought I'd talk about hobbies / passion / aspirations, whatever. I have like two sections separating plant and art. I feel like those two are pretty separate. I just thought that I'd separate those two just because those two have their very own unique stories for themselves. I guess I'll just start. Let's be British today. I'll start with oh my god, shut the f up. I'll start with how I came along this topic and why I am talking about it. I'm talking about it because I thought it's nice to talk about your hobbies. I have a hobby that not a lot of people share. Similarities. Commonalities. Oh my god, I'm a linguist. That's my other hobby. Not a lot of people, what am I even saying? I'm talking about it because I think that it's important to talk about it. Finding your own hobby will make you full as a person internally. It's nice to have a hobby, to have a thing that you enjoy for yourself. It's good for your artist child to just keep it going. I talked about artist child a couple of videos ago, so oh my god, it's too long to explain, so James will try his best to explain what an artist child is, so it'll be on the screen right now. I thought I'd talk about that, and oh my god, I feel like that went nowhere, but I'm gonna keep going anyways because I'm I don't know how many minutes in talking right now. I'll start with plants. So currently, one of my biggest hobbies / passion at the moment is that I love plants, mostly indoor plants. It never really started like that. I will go all the way back since I was a child. So I lived in the Philippines. If you guys didn't know, I'm Filipino, currently living in New Zealand. So I lived in the Philippines, and I think one of my first couple memories when I was a child was my mom giving me goldfish. I still remember the specific kind of goldfish it was. It was a red cap goldfish. It came with a fishbowl, I think, with those green pebble, artificial pebble rocks. I think that was my first ever gift that I remember. I just thought that this is amazing. This is literally the best thing that could ever happen to me. I started with fish, those two goldfish, and then shamefully I did kill the fish just because I honestly didn't really know what I was doing, but that didn't really stop me from buying more fish. I bought more fish, I learned more. I think by the time I got my first fish, I think YouTube was already up. I'm pretty sure I was searching fish breeding, fish whatever. I was really into breeding my fish, selling it, and potentially trading it to people, sharing it to other people. I really love the idea. Also just the feeling of taking care of something and actually seeing the fruit of your labor. I really love that, the notion of taking care of something. As I grew up, my hobbies expanded from just keeping fish to getting birds. I think when I was maybe 10 to 12 years old, I had a fish pond, I had birds, I had tarantulas. I had a lot of things, honestly. I had tarantulas, I had scorpions, I had a snake at one point. I love taking care of things. In my school, I was known as the guy that is more close to the pet shop owner rather than my actual friends. Sometimes I would skip school just to hang out with my favorite pet shop owner. I would skip school. I would just hang out with them every time there's lunch because the pet shop was really close to our school. But then I moved to New Zealand, I think when I was 13, 14, 15, I don't know, a while ago. I'm 22 now. Because New Zealand has really strict rules and, well, pets are really expensive here. I didn't really get to have any pets in New Zealand at all. I had 2 cockatiels, but they unfortunately escaped. For the longest time, I didn't have any pets. I didn't have anything to take care. I didn't really know inside me. There's always this feeling that I wasn't complete, that I wasn't really fulfilling my destiny. Oh my God, shut up. I just felt like I was incomplete. I was so busy trying to fill that hole, that missing piece of myself. I was going to parties, I was drinking, I was going out, I was buying clothes, I was doing all sorts of things, but none of those really make me happy. That was happening. I had nothing going on with my life other than just being a rat of a teenager. Love anthuriums. I realized something in myself in the 2 years that I am in the plant hobby is that I really like taking care of things. I like having pets. I love having my cat. I just love taking care of things. I'm so happy that I found the plant hobby just because I love it. You're taking care of something when it grows or when it flowers or whatever. When you propagate it and you see something growing, you just feel so proud because none of that would have happened if you didn't do a good job. I just put myself in higher standards when it comes to my plants. You know, obviously they're not cheap. At the same time, I really love having them. It just makes me so happy having plants, doing everything I can to make them survive and thrive. The community as well. A lot of them are really nice people. Some of them are a bit nasty, but 90% of them are really nice. And I'm so happy to make connections with people here in New Zealand that have the same hobby as me. And you know what I mean? You get it. You know. I got it. But, I'm really happy that I'm in this hobby. It fulfills something in me that I feel like have been missing for a good chunk of my life since I moved here in New Zealand. It might not be pets, but I would still love to have my snakes and tarantulas and stuff, but I'm content with what I have right now, which is plants. I thought I'd share my plant journey and how it kind of fulfills something in my life. I know this sounds so dramatic, but I honestly cannot see my life without plants. I don't know. Plants make me get up in the morning, actually sort myself out. Hello, I need to water you today. I need to get up and actually look at my plant, sometimes individually, just make sure they're not dying. I feel like plants made me a better person overall. I'm really happy where I am at the moment. Could be better, you know. Life can never be that perfect. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm doing what I want. Slay. That's the plant section. I hope you guys liked my little rant. I hope you guys like watching me just do all the chores with me voice-overing it and stuff. I hope you guys didn't find my voice too annoying. I will say though that for the next video, me and James are actually planning on doing a proper plant tour, showing you guys everything that I have in my room, all my plants, my equipment as well that I use for my art. I'll let this finish and I'll see you guys on the art section. Welcome to the second section now, which is the art section. It's going to be shorter, but it's going to be sweet. I'll explain a little bit what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so I am making a self-portrait, not really a self-portrait. I drew my OOTD. I did that. Same thing as before with the plants. I'll let the video go on while I talk about my passion as an artist. Is that a word? No. You know what? You get it. Seriously, you get it. Let's start from the beginning again. Since I was a little bebe. When I was a kid, I always asked people to draw for me, especially my mom. I remember asking my mom to draw me a mermaid every time. Oh my God, mom, can you make her sit on a rock? with her tail flipping or whatever. I remember there was a specific drawing technique that my mom would do to draw the tail, and I'll be like, oh my god, that is so good. And when I try, it would always be so bad, so I always wanted people to draw for me. And it's not just my mom. I know there was someone, I don't remember who he is. I always asked him to draw eagles for me and birds, and oh my gosh, can you draw this for me? He didn't actually draw it, but he traced it. I don't care, I just want this drawing for myself. That's what started my drawing era. That's what intrigued me to art. It's so satisfying holding a pen or a pencil and putting in paper. You slowly trace, you make a line, and then that makes something. For me, that's the most satisfying thing in the world. I got intrigued in art. In middle school, I started drawing anime. I love drawing Pokemon. There was this girl in my class. We would just sit together and just draw anime. I think I drew Naruto and what the f is that? Fire Lord? No, not Fire Lord. It's the anime that has Natsu in it. I drew anime and a lot of Pokemon. Oh my god, I'm so proud of it. It's really sad though, because I had like a little sketchbook. I keep all my drawings when I was a child, but I left it in the Philippines and I cannot find it anymore, and it's really sad because that book to me was really important. And then after that, I moved to New Zealand. I actually got to take my first art class where we actually did painting, because in the Philippines they do this thing, well, at least in my classes, I don't know if I can say for everyone, but in my classes when we do art, it wasn't really art, it was more like art history, and I didn't really like that. It wasn't a thing that I was really interested at the time. Because of that, I wasn't that interested in art. Then I moved to New Zealand, and then we actually got to do painting and sculpting, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I was so proud of it, of all the things that I did. My interest grew from there. I finished high school and then I started uni, met like-minded art people. I loved it. I discovered sculpture as well, and I majored on it. I graduated 2 years ago, a year ago, I don't know, sometime. Now I'm doing this. I love art. I don't think I can live without art personally. Art is something that, it's really weird. If I have to explain to you in the most unprofessional, messy way, is that my eyes is automatically adjusted to look at things artistically. I'm looking at my mouse right now and it looks nothing special. I would just tilt my head a little bit and now for me it looks nice. You know, oh my god. I just love art. I may suffer from art blocks months on end, but I constantly think about art during that time. I just could not really put myself into it. I feel like now I'm in this stage in my life where I didn't really have to think about art a lot. Oh my god, this sounds so f***ing annoying. Back then, I used to overthink about everything. I'm doing this because of this, I'm doing this because of that. Lately, I have just been focusing on my craft instead of intellectually thinking about everything, which obviously it's not a bad thing, but it's just something that I am currently focusing at the moment. When I overthink about things, I tend to get disinterested in a lot of the things that I'm currently doing. I don't even know where I'm going at this. Art at the moment for me is one of the most important things in my life. It makes me really happy, even though it makes me frustrated a lot of the times. That high that you get once you finish a piece, or when a piece is starting to look like what you have in your mind, it's one of the most satisfying feelings you can ever get. I think it's just special. Art is definitely not a hobby for me. Arts and plants, actually, they're not hobbies, they're my passion. I know art is something that will carry until the day I die. If I could artistically pose myself when I'm dead, I would look like those dead Renaissance paintings. They just look so f***ing and I need to do that. It might creep everyone out. I just need to. Okay? It's just something that I will carry until the day I die, and plants will definitely die after I die because no one knows how to take care of my plants. I have a really specific schedule and routine. I will see my plants when I die real soon. This is the video for today. I hope you guys liked it. I thought I'd share to you guys my hobbies. I want to scream so bad, but I can't because everyone's asleep. I'm recording everything right now at 11 and everyone's sleeping, but you can't judge me because you're watching the video. Actually, you can judge me. But judge me in the comments. Actually, don't, please. Please, don't. I'm too sensitive. I hope you guys liked the video today. I thought I'd be more personal. I'd strip down not my clothes, but my emotional walls. I actually don't know what I'm saying, but I just feel so energetic today. It's actually so weird. Also, I like video games, but that's another topic for another day. I hope you guys really liked the video. I know I've already said this 50 times. Goodbye. Seriously, leave. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao.